Didn't even get to bronze.
Hey guys, Dave here. Hey, we're going to take a look at another Z Fighters tips. This one's going to be about trying to get the best characters in the game, or opportunities to get good characters. Now, a couple tips here, because there is multiple ways of getting characters. The best characters are going to be from you spending plenty of money on gamuts, but it's not the only way. The most obvious is through your calls. Through the Epic and Super, you're going to be able to get some decent characters through there, some S-grade. And I don't necessarily suggest that you spend the 300 to 100 on getting these characters. If you're going to drop some, not a whole bunch, I would suggest doing it on the Super, because you have better odds, being able to get 3 chances to get a Super on or a S-grade character on Super than you are on Epic. However, you're not going to get the better long-lasting characters in the game this way. So that's why I'd suggest you just doing the free, every 24 and 72 hours. Now, if you're starting off brand new in a server, I'd suggest on your journeys going to your the hard mode and collecting items and the characters themselves. Like you can get Android 17 right there. You can go that route, but even more importantly are the shards. The shards will come up in events, and you'll want to try. You'll notice that some shards are harder to get than others, so you'll want to play these early on, at least the 10 times a day that you can. So I spend more time in hard mode than I do in the easy mode for the experience and lesser items, because you won't need them as time goes on. You won't need the green attack and whatever items. So I do suggest you go through and try to figure out which one of these these super shards and the regular shards, getting as many as you can and going through events. That's why I'm kind of showing you this one now, is because right now there's this event where collecting these shards, if you'd have been saving them up for a while, you could be getting your Goku SS card. And if you were to save up quite a few, there's your Brawly you can get with them, Kid Goku and Trunks. And then even down here, some of the really good characters, you got your Vegeta level 2, Goku 2, Gohan 2, and Trunks 2. Saving up those shards. So if you start off new server and start saving them, sometimes you can trade them out for S gear, or you can just continue saving them and wait for the treasure bowl to come out to where you can get them for you can get actual characters with them. So keep this in mind when you're playing daily, because you save them up and can use them here. The other ways is by topping up. Again, this is the money route. Sometimes they have events in here to where it's not so crazy. When you top up daily for 300, I think it was at $9 or something, or $9.99, $10 to be able to get that. And you can start collecting. Sometimes they have the characters here, and but these usually are always here. You can get Nova and Super Saiyan 3, but that's spending a ton of money to get them that route. So that's another way you can do it. The other way is through your growth and your souls. So you do not want to really spend your orbs on getting souls that are ones that you can get from Journey. So I wouldn't necessarily suggest you getting Super Saiyan Goku, because you can get them from doing the journeys, hard or easy. You can do them daily to get your your first 30, or if you want to keep boosting your character up, you can go that route. So there's the shards the orbs is one good way. Lower levels are a lot easier. This Super Saiyan 2 I'm going for, I spend 5 and the bar barely moves up. So but you want to get these characters that'll link together well too. So just going for any character is not necessarily what you want to do. So be cautious to look at the type of links that these characters have. You know, the teams that give you a better defense and so forth. So, and another way to get them, sometimes you can get them in loot, just attacking, but that's just a very random. The temple. Another good way to get them is when you start playing this, you go to Galaxy Shop and you can buy some of the characters right here. So keep looking at this, and there's a 30-minute refresh. So if you don't see the character you want, don't get anything, and just come back 30 minutes later and get maybe the character then. You also have your guild. Inside here, you can go to your shop, and they have characters on here on top of the different skills and everything. But if you're going for a specific character, you know, you want to keep coming back here. This one refreshes every 4 hours, and you can get it that way. So as far as I'm aware, I think that's about it for the different ways you can get your characters. Just make sure you're following the events, different events all the time. I think even this hunt, yeah, I don't think the hunt actually has it. Sometimes they offer it if in one of these things, but definitely check with your events. Usually you can come see what the upcoming events are. Make sure you're reading the information when you first start the app. But check your events a lot, save up your shards, build them up every day. Like I said, you're going to find out through the hard mode that while you have the scouter here, you don't get another option to roll for scouters until 22nd games Yamcha. So the scouter is really hard to find. However, the hands, you can go to this like Beam Evil and you get double hands for shard handouts. So the hands you're going to come across a lot more than the other stuff. So keep that in mind and save them up, guys. And hopefully that this information helps you. I'll have more videos coming out, so be sure to subscribe and like my videos if you don't mind. And this is for my new gaming channel, Dave Here Gaming. So appreciate the likes, guys. Thanks.